All right, with that cheer, welcome everybody to Atkinson Pool in Sudbury. It's the very old pool in the very new building, but we're not here to talk politics. We're here to watch a swim meet. We're going to be starting off with our swim events. I do not have a heat sheet in front of me just yet. As soon as I get one, we'll be delivering names and everything. For those viewing at home, LS is in the even lanes. Starting up at what would be the top of your screen is lane 1. Closest to the camera will be lane 8. We'll be getting underway very shortly. I'm going to hit the mute button until we are at the blocks. Thanks everybody for joining. We'll be right back. Hey, just a quick correction. Lincoln Sudbury will be in the odd numbered lanes, so that puts us up in the top. Actually, another correction. I'll take that back. For the most part, yeah, correction. Lincoln Sudbury will be in the even lanes. There are a few races, the medley relay being an exception, where we'll be filling up some lanes with LS swimmers as well. But for the most part, if you're following along at home, even lanes LS, odd numbered lanes Bedford. So for the girls, 200 medley relay. In lane 1 for Lincoln Sudbury, we've got Brunbaugh, Rotman, Page, and DeNormandy. Also from Lincoln Sudbury in lane 2, Cam Bulot, Evie Respuccio, Colby Graff, and Regina Cisse. For Bedford in lane 3, we've got Arsenal, Kenny, Kim, and Tawari. For the Warriors in lane number 4, we've got Bella Newburn handing off to Maya Particelli, Nina Fergali, and Eden Tottenham. For Bedford in lane 5, we've got Bonneau, Prince, Messinger, and Kelly. In lane 6 for the Warriors, Lydia Mossy handing off to Caroline Kane, Tabara Popovsky, and Corinne Bronson. And also for the Warriors in lane 8, we've got Bevan, Zoo, McCormick, and Cecilia Mossy. All right, we're going to be getting underway very shortly. Backstrokers in the water. At the initial turn, it looks like Bella Newburn is out in front, but Lydia Mossy giving chase. For Sudbury, Bedford currently in third. It's a transition to breaststroke. Just Maya Particelli coming into the wall, followed by, I believe that was Tamara Popovsky. Transitioning over to fly. Oh, I'm sorry, that was Caroline Kane hitting that wall second. Popovsky currently in the water, giving chase to fly, giving Nina Fergali, her teammate, a run for her money. And the handoff goes to Corinne Bronson in the water first. Let's see if Corinne can hold on against her teammate Eden Tottenham. Two seniors. Nicely done. Corinne Johnson, followed closely by Eden. Looks like LS went 1, 2, 4 in that one. All right, I'm going to start rattling off the boys' teams here. In lane 2, we've got an LS combination of Aiden Rusk, Luke Giastani, Harvey Andrews, and William Henry Willie. For Bedford, Nandaka Shore, hopefully I got that right, Nick Walter, Barney, and Merchant. For the Warriors in lane 4, Grant Jackson, Drew Simon, Elijah Demov, and Thomas Epic. For Bedford, we've got Arsenal, Cedron, Syed, and Worth. In lane 6 for the Warriors, we got G. Skells, Graham Skelly, Clark Thompson, Mateo Krebs, and Aiden McKenzie. For Bedford, in lane 7, we've got Nick Rabinkin, Sun, Campbell, and Zoo. And then in lane 8 for the Warriors, we've got the other half of the Demov combo, Linder Demov, Ollie Adams, Tice Harden, and Daniel Guo. Apologies in advance if I'm butchering anybody's names. Looks like Shea Arsenal at the first 25 is the first to hit the wall in the backstroke. Grant Jackson getting a great turn coming off of the first 25. Handing off to Drew Simon, in for the breast. Going up against Ben Cedrin. Cedrin giving chase at the first 25. Simon extending the lead. As they transition over to fly. It's Elijah Dimov. Anik Syed in the water for Bedford, giving chase. Mateo Krebs in the water, transitioning to McKenzie for the final leg. Thomas Epic, the torpedo, into the wall first. Followed closely by Bedford's Zach Worth, and Aiden McKenzie for the Warriors. Oh. Sorry, folks, having a little trouble with the scoreboard camera. Trying to give that a quick fix. Just bear with me. All right, for the girls' 200-yard freestyle, we've got Claire Mulby for the Warriors in lane 1, Hannah Robinson in lane 2, Allison Prince for Bedford in lane 3, Lorelei Hogan in lane 4 for the Warriors, Millie Benu in lane 5 for Bedford, Logan Bulott in lane 6 for the Warriors, and Rachel Goldman also for Lincoln Sudbury in lane 8. That's Lorelei Hogan into the wall first. Looks like Logan Bulot. Rachel Goldman taking third. Hannah Robinson up top screen. All right, for the boys. Nico Barrera is up in lane 2. Gabe Favalora up in the lane 3 for Bedford. Jacob Goodman for the Warriors is in lane 4. Greg Sedrin is in lane 5 for Bedford. Jin Carey is in lane 6 for Lincoln Sudbury. I'm sorry, Carey Jin. Alex Zhang for Bedford. And Aiden Rusk in lane 8. Gabe Favalora looks like he came in first on that one for Bedford. Congratulations up to Gabe. All right, we've got the girls 200 IM. Lila Palmer for the Warriors up in lane 1. Katie Moons in lane 2. Hannah Messinger for Bedford in lane 3. Bella Newbern in lane 4 for the Lincoln Sudbury Warriors. Libby Muller for Bedford in lane 5. Lydia Mossy in lane 6. And MJ Phelps for lane 8, both for the Warriors. Still trying to troubleshoot the scoreboard cam, so bear with me. Bella Newbern into the wall first. Looks like Lydia Mossy following closely behind. It's about a swimmer's length. Hannah Messinger. Oh, actually, up in lane 2. That's Katie Moons. As they transition into backstroke. Lydia swam that backstroke in the medley relay, that winning medley relay earlier. Let's see if she can repeat that performance. She does gain ground on mounts. Newbern still out in front. As they transition into breaststroke. This is where Mossy might have a little bit of an advantage. She is normally a breaststroker. Closing the gap slightly on Newbern, but Newbern, very strong distance swimmer, will have the advantage on the freestyle. Let's see if Mounts can make a play here. See if anybody's got anything left in the tank. Newbern into the wall first. Lydia Mossy looking like second. And Katie Mounts in third. Lila Palmer up in lane 1, taking fourth place honors. And a strong finish as well in lane 8 by MJ Phelps. Nice swim, ladies. All right, we've got a short field here for the boys in event number 6 as the girls wrap up. Daniel Guo from Lincoln Sudbury in lane 2. Thomas Barney from Bedford in lane 3. Luke Yazdani in lane 4. Ben Cedrin from Bedford in lane 5. And Adam Mould rounds it out in lane number 6 for the Warriors. Ben Sedrin out in front in the best stroke. Transitioning over to freestyle. He's followed by Thomas Barney, his teammate, and a couple warriors giving chase. Ben touching the wall first for Bedford. Congratulations. His teammate Thomas looks like he's got second wrapped up as well. Yazdan Mould giving Yazdani a little run in the last second. Taking third, Yazdani 4. All right, lots of 50-yard freestyles. Up in lane 2, we've got Kane from Lincoln Sudbury, Kim from Bedford, Lorelei Hogan in lane 4 for the Warriors, Maya Arsenal in lane 5 for Bedford, Isabel Murphy in lane 6, Bianca Tuari in lane 7, and McCormick for the Warriors in lane 8. Three heats of 50-yard splash and dash freestyle. So, looks like I'm having some issues with that scoreboard cam. Apologies. We're going to stick with the stream without the scoreboard cam. Lorelei Hogan into the wall first. Isabel Murphy giving chase. Caroline Kane taking third place honors. Hogan, Murphy, Kane going 1, 2, 3 in that one. Second heat. Up in lane 2, we've got Cecilia Mossy from Lincoln Sudbury. Aislinn Kelly from Bedford in lane 3. Cam Buot in lane 4. Vita Kenny in lane 5. Regina Cisse in lane 6 for the Warriors. Lillian Janigian in lane 8 for Lincoln Sudbury. We got a little outside smoke up in lane 2. Cece Mossy making a run. But, oh, wait, looks like Cam Bulot, followed by Regina Cisse, and then Cece Mosse taking 1, 2, 3 in that heat. Heat number 3. This is an all-warrior heat. Caitlin Page is up in lane 2. Penelope Bevan is in lane 3. Josie Brumbaugh is in lane 4. Olivia Zhu is in lane 5. Leah DeNormandy in lane 6. And Goyen Rotman is in lane number 7. Hopefully I'm pronouncing her name correctly. Got some shenanigans going on there in that one. All right. Olivia Zhu taking first place honors in that heat. All right, we've got 2 heats for the boys coming up in the Splash and Dash. Up in lane 2, Aiden McKenzie for the Warriors. Zach Worth for Bedford in lane 3. Mateo Krebs is in lane 4. Shea Arsenal is in lane 5 for Bedford. Elijah Dimov is in lane number 6 for the Warriors. Shalom Merchant is in lane 7 for Bedford. And Clark Thompson is in lane number 8, rounding things out for the Warriors. Two heats. Quick turn. This one's close. Looks like Bedford has a slight edge. But Elijah, oh, very close. Elijah Dimov just missing out, 0.03. A great last minute effort there, last second effort by Shea Arsenal for Bedford. Well done, boys. Mateo Krebs, just everybody, 0.2 seconds. That's what the Splash and Dash is all about. I love it. Just 0.26, quarter second, separating all those 3. Heat number 2 features Ollie Adams from LS, Nick Rabenkin from Bedford in lane 3, Harvey Andrews in lane 4, Hamden Khan in lane 5 for Bedford, Henry Willie for Lincoln Sudbury in lane number 6, Yunjae Son in lane number 7 for Bedford, and Lidor Dimov in lane number 8. Henry taking first place honors in that heat, followed closely by his teammate Harvey Andrews and Ollie Adams up in lane 2. So we're going to transition over to diving. I'm going to see if I can get that scoreboard cam back working while we transition over. So bear with me as we make some adjustments and switch over to diving. I typically mute the camera for diving. It's really difficult to hear what the dives are from where I'm sitting to where they are, so going to be on mute for a little bit while we dive. All right, we'll be back with the second half. That concludes diving. Looks like we're reset. Hopefully the scoreboard cam will be working in the second half. But congratulations to all those divers. There's some great dives in there. And we'll see you at the second half. All right, warm-ups are wrapping up. We'll be back for the second half. I'll see if I can dig up some of the diving results. But we're going to be leading off with event number 11, which is the girls' 100-yard butterfly. I just have 4 Lincoln Sudbury swimmers on my heat sheet for this, so apologies if there are some Bedford swimmers in this race, which I'm sure there will be. With me now is Nico Pereira. Nico, what's the plan for the second half of the meet?
Just like it is always, I'm gonna do my best, and I'm gonna swim as fast as I can.
What do you have coming up?
I'm swimming the 1 free, I'm in the 2 free relay, and the 4 free relay.
Attaboy. It's going to be a relay slayer. There we go. All right, Nico Pereira, Jr. All right, up next we've got Ollie Adams, also a junior from Lincoln Sudbury. Ollie, what's the plan for the second half? What's your plan specifically?
The plan is to not go early. The plan is to finish.
Hi, Dad. Hopefully you heard me.
Logan Bullock coming in hot there.
Shout out Logan Boulat.
There we go. G Scales trying to break into the interview here too.
Shout out Doug Adams. Happy birthday.
Yeah, big happy birthday to the one and only Doug Adams.
Big 4-6.
All right. Just feeling the energy. All right, with that whistle, we're lining up for girls 100-yard butterfly. Up in lane 2, we've got Nina Fergali. Corinne Bronson, the senior, in lane number 4. Maya Parcelli in lane number 6. And Regina Cisse, supposed to be in lane 8. Let's see what happens. All right, girls fly is in the water. It's the battle for bragging rights at LS for this heat. Parcelli out in front of Corinne just by about a half a length. Let's see how the turns go. Bronson giving chase. Parcelli getting into the wall. The 108.12. Corinne Bronson with a 111.19. And Fergali finishing things up. All right, let's hit number 12 here. This is the boys' 100-yard butterfly. G. Skells up in lane 2, Graham Skelly for Lincoln Sudbury. For Bedford, Thomas Barney up in lane 3. Thomas the Torpedo Epic in lane number 4 for the Warriors. Anik Syed for Bedford in lane number 5. And in lane number 6 is Clark Thompson for the Warriors. Something tells me these boys mean business. Epic and Syed ahead on this one. Both hitting the wall roughly at the same time. Great turns by both of them. I'd say Syed has the advantage going into the second 50. Epic not yielding. At the turn, Epic looks like he's just nosed out in front. Syed giving chase. Epic will cruise into that wall. The Torpedo does it again. Great race by Syed as well. Thomas Barney coming in third in that heat. Love it when they're close. Love it. All right, event number 13, lucky number 13, is the girls' 100-yard freestyle. Tamara Popovsky is up in lane 2 for the Warriors. Vita Kenny is in lane 3 for Bedford. Katie Moons is in lane 4 for the Warriors. Libby Muller for Bedford in lane 5. Lila Palmer for the Warriors in lane 6. Tanya Singh is in lane 7 for Bedford. And Lydia Mossy will be in lane 8 for the Warriors. Tamara Popovsky up in lane 2. Looks like she has a slight lead. Lydia Mossy in lane 8 giving chase. There's 4 Warriors right in a row here hitting that wall at the same time. Got some outside smoke going on here between lanes 2 and lane 8. Popovsky and Mossy going at it. Great turns. Popovsky up on lane 2. That was a great race. So Popovsky coming in under 1 minute. Let's get those names. Katie Muntz coming in second. Lila Palmer coming in third, and Lydia Mossy coming in fourth. Barely a second between the three of them. Oops. All right, we've got 2 heats on this race, in this event rather. Rachel Goldman is up in lane 1. Colby Graff in lane 2. Eden Tottenham is in lane 3. Hannah Robinson in lane 4. Claire Maltby in lane 5. Josie Brumbaugh is in 6. Caitlin Page is in 7. And Evie Rapaccio, sorry, is in lane number 8. This is an all LS heat. Not a big old butt. Hannah Robinson, lane 4. 1089. Great time for her. All right, for the boys, this is event number 14. This is the 100-yard freestyle. Grant Jackson's up in lane 2. Shalom Merchant is in lane 3 for Bedford. The big Ladrewski Simon, a.k.a. the Ginger Ninja, up in lane 4. Zach Worth for Bedford in lane number 5. Nico Barrera up in lane 6. Alex Zhang for Bedford in lane number 7. And Ollie Adams, coming back off of his shoulder injury, is in lane number 8. Let's see what the boys can do. Grant Jackson and Drew Simon giving each other a run for the money. Nico Barrera in lane 6 says, I want to be in the join the fun as well. Oh, actually, I'm sorry. That was Graham Skelly. So there was we had a change there. Skelly for Barrera. in lane 6. So Skelly saying, no, I'll have none of that. Takes second place in that heat. First place honors go up top there to Grant Jackson from the Warriors. And the Ginger Ninja coming in 3. Heat number 2. Tice Harden is up in lane 2 for the Warriors. Yunjae Sun is in lane number 3 for Bedford. Kerry Jin is in lane number 4 for the Warriors. Hamden Khan up in lane 5. Jacob Goodman in lane 6 for the Warriors. Cameron Sue in lane number 7. And Adam Mould in lane 8. That's Yunjae Sun up in lane number 3. Coming out hot. Maintaining. No, no, I apologize. That's probably not Yunjae, but got some lanes mixed up, at least on my heat sheet. I tell them like I see them, folks. But that was a Bedford swimmer. Up in lane number 3. Hell of a swim. All right, well, hopefully things are correct here for the event number 15, the girls 500-yard freestyle. This appears to be an all Lincoln Sudbury girls event. Olivia Zhu is up in lane 1. Lillian Janigian is in lane 2. Cam Bulot in lane 3. Isabel Murphy in lane 6. And Leah D. Normandy in lane number 8. All right, so you know what the 500 means. The 500 means it's time to order dinner. You can see the end. And tonight's 500 races are brought to you by Bueno Isano, located in Medford, or excuse me, in Maynard, not Medford. Located in Maynard for some great Central American fare. Locally owned, homegrown recipes, great burritos, great food. Bueno Isano. Give them a call. Place your order. we're coming up in the back half of this 500. Just a couple more lengths to go. That is the bell lap for Cam Bulot. And I believe Isabel Murphy as well is on her bell lap. Cam Bulot, Isabel Murphy into the wall. Just within about 5 seconds of each other. It's a great race. Right around that 6-minute mark. Leah de Normandy taking third place honors in lane number 8. Lillian Janigian up in lane 2, grinding it out. And Olivia Zhu. All right, we've got the boys coming up. This is event number 16. Boys 500-yard freelay. Or, excuse, not the freelay. Freestyle. Harvey Andrews is up in lane 2. Gonna let things get started here. All right, we've got Harvey Andrews up in lane 2 for the Warriors. Sid Nanikishore up in lane 3 for Bedford. Lidor Dimov up in lane number 4 for Lincoln Sudbury. For Bedford, Marianwick Walter is in lane 5, and Luke Yazdani is in lane number 6. Once again, if you have not taken advantage of that phone call to order dinner at this point, Bueno Isano is sounding really good. Get on it. Here with Lillian Janigian, fresh off of her 500 performance. What'd you think?
It was fine. You know, it was pretty good.
Anything else? You had to kind of grind it out there at the end.
Yeah, it was a nice leisurely swim. You know.
Excellent. Excellent. Yeah, you got to, pick it up at the last place.
Leah de Normandy dropped a minute and 10 seconds in her 500.
That's fantastic. All right, you heard it there. Coming in from CC Mossy, hot off the press. I'm going to start rattling off relay names as our Bedford swimmers finish up their heat. All right, event number 17 is the girls' 200-yard freestyle relay. Splash and dash relay. This one's a lot of fun. Up top in lane 1, we've got Popovsky, Mounts, Phelps, and Mobley. In lane number 2, Particelli, Mossy, Lydia Mossy, Lila Palmer, and Caitlin Page. In lane 3, we've got a team from Bedford. Allison Prince, Allison Kelly, Vita Kinney, and Joanna Kim. In lane number 4 for the Warriors, it's Isabel Murphy, Rachel Goldman, Eden Tottenham, and Colby Graff. In lane number 5 for Bedford, it's Millie Banu, Tanya Singh, Taylor Nichols, and Libby Miller. In lane number 6 for the Warriors, it's Lorelei Hogan, Hannah Robinson, Caroline Kane, and Goen Rotman. And in lane number 8, it's Madeline Berry, Claire Callender, Isla Karkas, and Ashley Lent. Couple divers in lane 8. This is going to be fun. Claire and Ashley filling in for some 50 times. As a hush falls over Atkinson Pool. Popovsky leading off things strong. Calendar into the pool in lane 8. Saying not on my watch. A little outside smoke. The team of Particelli, Mossy, Palmer, and Page up in lane 2. Getting it done. Followed by the team of Murphy, Goldman, Tottenham, and Graff. Third place up top in lane 1. More outside smoke. Going to Popovsky, Mounts, Phelps, and Mobley. The divers representing up in lane 8. Proving they can do a little bit more than just dive. All right, we've got heat number 18 coming up. This is the boys 200 splash and dash relay. Lane 2 is Grant Jackson, Aiden McKenzie, Henry Wiley, and Tice Harden. In lane number 3, we've got the team from Bedford, Sid Jack Campbell, Cameron Zoo, and Ryan McWalter. Law, also one of the divers, Law de Normandy in the water, lane 4. Kerry Ginn, his teammate, Jacob Goodman, and Adam Mold in lane number 4. Gabe Favalora in lane 5, Greg Sedrin, Alex Zhang, and Shalom Merchant. Mateo Krebs, Nico Barrera, Elijah Dimov, and Daniel Leons. Daniel getting in the swimming, coming off the dive board as well. And then in lane 7, it's Ben Sedrin, Hamden Khan, Nick Rabinkin, and Thomas Barney for Bedford. This place may go crazy when Daniel hits the water. Daniel bringing his team home for a second place finish. But the team up in, I think it's, might have had a lane change. No, the lane 2 actually. Grant Jackson, Aiden McKenzie, Henry Wiley, and Tice Harden taking first place honors. Lane 5, Gabe Favalora, Greg Sedrin, Alex Sang, and Shalom Merchant taking third place honors for Bedford. All right, this brings us up to the backstroke, event number 19. Girls 100-yard breaststroke. Up in lane 1, we've got Nina Fergali. Bella Newbern is going to be right next to her, and also from Lincoln Sudbury. Maya Arsenal in lane number 3 from Bedford. Logan Bulat in lane number 4. Millie Benu in lane number 5 for Bedford. Corinne Bronson from Lincoln Sudbury, lane number 6. Johanna Kim in lane 7. And Penelope Bevan for the Warriors rounds it out in lane 8. Logan Bulat lunging for the wall, taking 1. Corinne Bronson taking 2. Oh, I'm sorry. Corinne Bronson taking 3 on that one. Nope. I'm correct. Corinne Bronson taking 2. And Millie Banau taking the 3rd place spot. All right, this brings us up to event number 20, the boys 100-yard backstroke. Daniel Guo for Lincoln Sudbury is up in lane 2. Sid Nankatashore is in lane number 3 for Bedford. Thomas Epic, the Torpedo, is in lane number 4. Shea Arsenal is in lane 5 for Bedford. Graham Skelly in lane 6. And Greg Cedrin is in lane number 7 for Bedford. Oh, looks like we have a LS scratch up in lane 2. Arsenal and Epic doing some battle here. Epic out just ahead. Graham Skelly currently in 3rd. Epic extending his lead on this final 25. Touching the wall. 58. Followed by Arsenal and Skelly. All right, event number 21 is the girls 100-yard breaststroke. Kara McCormick is in lane 2. Fellow Warrior Colby Graff is in lane 3. Hannah Messinger from Bedford is in lane 2, Colby Graff. Hannah Messinger is in lane 3. Maya Particelli is in lane number 4 for the Warriors. For Bedford in lane 5, Allison Prince. Eden Tottenham is in lane 6 for the Warriors. Tanya Singh is in lane 7 for Bedford, and Evie Rapaccio is in lane number 8. Evie, probably. Particelli in a commanding lead after the first 50. Graff giving chase to Particelli. But it's Particelli into the wall. I feel like I'm calling a soccer match whenever I say Maya's name. Colby Graff coming in a strong second there. Little fish out of water for Colby. She's one of our distance swimmers. Getting drafted to do the breaststroke today. All right, event number 22 is the boys 100-yard breaststroke. Mateo Krebs is up in lane 2. Ben Cedrin is in lane 3 from Bedford. Drew, the Ninja, the Drewski, the Big Ladrewski Simon is in lane number 4. Ryan McWalter from Bedford is in lane 5. Elijah Dimoff is in lane number 6. Jack Campbell from Bedford is in lane 7, and Tice Harden rounds it out in lane 8. Simon, meaning business, comes out strong. Dimov and Krebs giving chase. Simon not relenting. Oh, but Dimov coming up strong on that third turn. Simon into the last 25, followed closely by Dimov. Dimov has strong underwaters. Krebs up top, not relenting. Simon, Dimov, Krebs, and Cedrin rounding out the top 4.
Missed section. By 0.02. He missed sections by 0.02.
Strong swims. Simon communicating with his personal trainer on the other end of the pool, just missed it by that much. Sectional cut is within reach. All right, these are our last 2 events of the evening. This is event number 23 and 24. We got a couple relays going on. This is the 400 freestyle relay coming up. Lane 1, Palmer, Bronson, Goldman, Murphy. Lane 2, Montz, Kane, Cecilia Mossy, and Zoo. Lane 4, Hogan, Frigali, Tottenham, and Mobley. Lane 5 for Bedford, it's Nichols, Tawari, Arsenal, and Muller. Lane 6 for the Warriors, it's Robinson, Janigian, Brumbaugh, and Phelps. And lane 8, it's Popovsky, Newbern, Bulot, and McCormick for the Warriors. All right, looks like that crew from Lincoln Sudbury of Hogan, Fergali, Tottenham, and Mobley came in first in that. Popovsky, oh wait, some late changes in that last race, but lane 8 for the Warriors taking second place, and the combination of Mounts, Kane, Mossy, and Zoo taking third. All right, our final event of the evening at the sound of the whoosh, which you should all hear. This will be our final event. The boys 400-yard freestyle relay. Up top, we've got Jackson, Thompson, Yazdani, and Harden for Bedford in lane 3. Zhang, Barney, Cedrin, and Favalora. In lane 4, it's Epic, Andrews, Goodman, and Rusk. In lane 5, Sved, Worth, Cedrin, Ben Cedrin, and Shea Arsenal. In lane 6, Drew Simon, who's just fresh off of that breaststroke, starting things off, handing off to Barrera, Wiley, and Mold. In lane 8, we've got Skells, Skells, going up against Simon here. This will be a nice head-to-head match. Aiden McKenzie, Jin Carey, and Lidar Dimov. At the whoosh, they're off. Epic stretching the lead for his team. Epic into the wall. Grant Thompson up top, coming in for the second leg, closing the gap on lane 4. It's an LS grudge match going on here between lane 2 and lane 4. Clark Thompson overtaking. Lane 5 for Bedford, making it interesting. Bringing them back into the race. Neck and neck transfer between 3 and 4. Jacob Goodman going up what I believe is Ben Cedrin. Ben has a slight edge coming into Bedford, increasing their lead now. Sorry, that is Shea Arsenal coming into the wall. No, I'm sorry, Ben Cedrin. Taking 1. Rusk coming in just behind for the 2 spot. Skelly, McKenzie, Jin, and Dimov up in lane 8. Outside smoke coming in for the 3rd place spot. All right, we're going to wrap things up. Get the cheers going. Thank you for putting up with me. It's the first stream of the year. We had to get some kinks out. We'll figure it out as we move forward. A lot of fun here at Atkinson Pool. Thank you guys as always for tuning in. We'll get the cheers and we'll sign off. All right, again, thank you all for joining us. It was a lot of fun here at Atkinson Pool. We will see you next time, and go Niners.